Well, here we go. Here we go. I tried to warn a lot of you ladies, over the years when I was critiquing black men and talking about black male accountability. But the minute I went into female accountability, I lost a lot of women followers. People made videos about me, and all I was doing was giving you guys warning that was coming. I told a lot of you women out there that got a problem with men critiquing these young women and women, you got sons, and your sons are going to grow up and they're going to have to date these girls. Now, I titled this Return of the Bad Bee because see, this is the problem, right? I did a video called It's Time to Tell the Youth the Truth. And I talked to the youth. I said, all you young people 30 and under, come sit down to Uncle George and let me talk to you. And I told you guys about the things that we went through in our day, in our time, and why a lot of y'all don't have fathers. Because a lot of us ran wild. We put our penis on the crap table. We went to clubs, got real pissy drunk, woke up in the bed with 2, 3 girls. Yeah, us dudes was wilding. But the part that wasn't told to you was that your mom was wilding. A lot of y'all moms was whores back in the day. It just is what it is. It's not a diss. It's actually educating these younger generations. So when us older people go to speak, they don't look at us like we squares, like we don't know what we're talking about. Because a lot of you moms, you portrayed a certain image. Now stay with me for a minute. Don't get all offended. Just listen. A lot of you moms, you portrayed a certain image to your son and your daughters that wasn't the real you. That wasn't the you that produced them. So what's happening today is a lot of your sons are going outside and they're bringing home the younger version of you, not the version that you portrayed to them. Because the thing is this, a lot of y'all remain single or had different men in and out of the house over the years. And the son watched this. The son, if you had him real young, he remembers the young version of you. And then the version of you that grew up and changed to be the better version of yourself. But when it was time for him to go pick a woman, he went and he picked a hot girl. So it's the return of the bad bee. Now what's the purpose of this video, George? A lot of these young girls that your sons are bringing home, you can't stand them. You can't stand them. They are disrespectful to your sons. They are disrespectful to you. And the problem is, you used to be able to say words or have some type of control over your son. But now your son got one of them bad bees. And you raised your son as a square. He went to school. He graduated from college. He got a good job. But the one problem he got is the woman they chose. He brought home a hot girl. And she's with him because he represents a version of herself that she wish she can have. So she'll deal with him, but still mess around with the street dudes. And you as a mom that was a former whore, former hot girl, former bad bee, you know it soon as she walked in the door. But when people like me, big homie George, try to give you warning and try to tell you, be honest with your children. So that way they'll have a level of understanding when they go out into the world to pick mates. Stop portraying this phony image to your children, man. Because the world outside is real. And what you don't realize is your children is watching you. And a lot of your sons are picking the girls that's the old version of you. And they coming home with them. And you can't handle it. You don't get along with them. You and your son is at odds now. But what I'm saying is, when black men and some women are critiquing the community, you cannot have it where it's just okay that we critique our sons and these men, but not these young girls. These young girls now are celebrating Glorilla and something red and all of this stuff, man. All of this stuff. Meg Thee Stallion, she a savage and Captain Hook. The other girl, man, what's the song about the abortion clinic? I Got Murder on My Mind. They singing this stuff. Sukihana, Booty Hole Brown, and all this kind of stuff, man. Just all uncouth. And they're unrefined. They don't know how to come into your house and be respectful no more because nobody ever taught them. They don't know how to wear the proper attire when the son is when he's bringing her home for the first time. She don't even know how to wear the proper attire. She don't know how to sit down and be social with people. And as a mom, it's burning you up. because now it's the return of the bad bee. See, the bad bee has returned because you tried to put the bad bee away and produce a different image to your children. And that's fair, that's fine. But you're still supposed to sit your children down and give them, explain to them the world and explain to them how you understand this stuff. So that way they'll have a better discernment. Because a lot of these boys, a lot of your sons today, you women today, that don't like men critiquing the black community. Only the men. But there's a community of black men and black women. I'm a father in the black community, married 18 years, raised 4 kids, got a bunch of grandchildren, right? I critique both sides, the men and the women, because I come from the block. I know what women was doing. I know what I was doing. I know that I was a dog at one time. I was a piece of crap. And if I was a dog and there was always an available coochie available for me, then that means that the woman was doing the same thing I was doing. So we was in cahoots together in destroying our community, the black man and the black woman. So now, when it's the return of the bad bee, the reason why your son is selecting these women, because as mom, you are lying. You told your son that his daddy wasn't nothing, but you never told your son or gave your son the game about these girls because you portrayed this image to him. So now he's lost when it's time to go out here and select these women. Because you know a bad bee when you see him. You know a whore when you see him. Because you're a former whore, a former bad girl. The same way I can tell you as a guy, I was a former street dude. I was a former guy destroying my community. We all took part in it, right? So we all got a part to play in this thing and fixing it. But the reason why the bad bee is coming into your home, because you ain't giving the game. I spent years on my channel talking about this and getting pushback from women. And I warned you. I said, wait till your son's come of age and he has to go out to the dating field and date these women. You know damn well I'm right. You know damn well I'm right. Now I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting emails. I'm seeing videos of women pissed off at these young girls and critiquing them and mad that these girls is taking their sons through the ringer. These boys that went and got these hot girls. Nobody ever raised them right. They didn't have fathers. Their mothers was out of control. And now they're a carbon copy spitting image of that. And now the mother, you're mad because your sons done put babies in these girls. They won't let them see the children. Some of them are abusive to your sons, abusive to the children, totally disrespectful to you. They don't know how to behave or exhibit pro-social behavior in society. They living out the lyrics of all those songs. Their hygiene ain't even right. They have no femininity at all. None. None. But the same way I can tell you that we produce a generation of degenerate boys that's killing each other, we produce a generation of degenerate young ladies that are disgusting and not feminine. The hygienes ain't right, nothing. They have no femininity, and they don't even respect you, black woman, at all. And this is what the black society and the black generation has produced a large portion of this, of out of control young women and men. But this video was titled, The Return of the Bad Bitch. And now the bad bitch that came back into your house with your son. Deal with it. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.